Hi, welcome to the debut of your new segment on Lipid's Live, Know Your Health. Of course, brought to you by yours truly, Mr. Lipid himself. And hosted by me, Nadine Singh, the Executive Director of and founder of Premier Mobile Health Services. Your route to better health. Healthcare beyond race, gender, border, stigma, and prejudice. Who are we? Well, Premier Mobile is a mobile clinic. Started out in 2018. We initially started out as a for-profit organization, and later on that year we transformed into a not-for-profit when we realized that many of our residents here in Lee County could not afford the cost of health care. We dissolved the for-profit. Today's topic is going to be about HIV. Let's talk about HIV. What is HIV? According to the Center for Disease Control, HIV is the human immunodeficiency virus. It is the virus that attacks the human immune system, the natural defense mechanism, and places you at risk for contracting other diseases. HIV is the virus that causes AIDS. Look at us, 4 decades later, and still the stigma surrounding the virus is still alive and with us. Did you know that 1 in 158 adults in Lee County are living with HIV? Let's even break that down further. 1 in every 310 white Americans living with HIV here in Lee County. 1 in every 53 black are living with HIV, and 1 in every 161 Hispanic or Latinos are living with HIV. This data can be obtained through the Florida Health Department. How can one contract HIV? The 2 most common ways of contracting HIV are on having unprotected sex with individuals who have the disease and are not aware or properly treated, or needle sharing with individuals who are IV drug users who have contracted the disease. One might ask, what do you mean not properly treated? Yes, I mean not properly treated. For example, the infected person is not adhering to the medication regimen, they're not adhering to their follow-ups and the required labs that needed for the management of the disease. And subsequently, their viral load continues to be elevated, and while their CD4 counts are depleted. Did you know that one can have themselves protected from HIV? Yes, there are drugs that people take to prevent you from contracting HIV, which many of us don't know exist today. It is important to know that despite every attempt to eradicate HIV, still today we have hundreds of cases being diagnosed here in our Lee County area and around the United States daily. Why this may be so? Of course, one of the strongest arguments we could say is lack of knowledge. We're not talking enough about HIV. Is it because the treatment has gotten so effective we've forgotten about it? Or is it that we no longer think of the importance of HIV? We lack urgency or the importance of carrying on the dialogue. Who are mostly affected? Or youths, or adolescents, and young adults. My most recent positive HIV patient was a male patient who was in his early 20s. His eldest partner was greater than age 60. And his youngest was 17 years old and attended one of our Lee County schools here. I believe that educating our youths, beginning in the freshman year, is important. I think that if we start having the dialogue at home and in schools about the risk of contracting sexually transmitted diseases is important in eradicating some of these diseases that are plaguing our community. I've recently seen an uptake in syphilis while on my mobile here on Douglas, right here in Lee County. Having this conversation is important. With that being said, Do you know that there are medications, of course, as mentioned, that will prevent you from contracting HIV? Descovy and Truvada are pre-prophylactic exposure to HIV. These are medication taken if you have a partner who currently has the disease and you does not have the disease. You take this medication and it will protect you from contracting the disease. Also, if you have come in contact with a person who has known history of the disease and did not make you aware, or if you've been with an individual who you don't know their status, you have 72 hours to start taking this medication to prevent you from contracting HIV. At Premier Mobile, HIV testings are free. We offer free sexual transmitted disease screening to include chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, providing you are uninsured and living below the poverty guideline. This is a partnership made possible with our local health department. Premier Mobile now has 2 locations, 2856 Douglas Avenue, Fort Myers, 33916, and 10676 Colonial Boulevard, Suite 20, 33913. And through a partnership with Lee Health and HRSA, we're coming to an area near you. You can call us at 239-288-7949 or visit us at the web at www.premiermobilehealth.org. We want to thank Lee Pitts and Lee Pitts Live for this amazing opportunity, and see you the next time on Know Your Health for a next amazing topic. Our next topic, we'll talk about women and heart disease. Thanks for watching. Premier Mobile, your route to better health.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello everybody, this is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show, and if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime, and also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.